So I think it's yet to come forward, but this sort of way of socializing input and output patterns, I think might be the way to answer the everything machine problem. And this is why I'm talking about socializing with output and input and output patterns. So when Midjourney was first created, they used Discord, where people would put up a prompt, and then you would see the image that was created from that prompt. And you go through that and you see input, output, input, output. And by looking at these patterns over and over again and seeing how people modifying the prompts would change the output, we build a sort of understanding of the boundaries and edge of the utility of that particular tool. So it's a sort of way of socializing that thing without explicitly putting it into a sort of more structured informational architecture and navigation. So I think it's yet to come forward, but this sort of way of socializing input and output patterns, I think might be the way to answer the everything machine problem. So in totality, I'm sort of starting to think of this a little bit like responsive design, or at least the process that we all went through with when that came forward. But responsive UX, giving up some of the control that we've got and just controlling things to a certain size. So we basically say, okay, I want to mediate this type of interaction. I'm not going to be able to control it exactly, but I'll put it in certain parameters to make sure that it works for the user. But I'll understand as well that the types of navigation that are going to come forward are going to flex around that. So responsive UX, where we've got non-deterministic navigation, a mix of graphical user interface and conversational interface to try and get that balance between persistence and etherealism. And then a socialized discovery mechanism for use.